I was urged to do this video. After all that I endured, built myself back up. Young girls, young boys, you need to stop being fresh meat for these predators. Yeah. And the reason why I say this, and this goes out to my ex actually, the same ex that says, oh, I made a big mistake. Bruv, you cannot use your childhood traumas as an excuse to then go out on the road and tear down innocent young people, boys and girls, because we know you like both, so let's be real. Stop lying. Let's give it the 4 100s. Because you know full well, anybody of your age, anyone of your age in their right mind is gonna see through your manipulation and see through your bullshit. Point blank, period. You are the master magician of lies, deceit. That's why you prey on the younger generation. And that in itself is disgusting, purely for the fact that you have like 30 children yourself. First off, sins of the parent fall onto the children. Secondly, you have the innate audacity to portray yourself as this holier than thou person. Lies again. You manipulate the younger generation into your disgusting, narcissistic, sadistic world that you live in. Point blank, period. You left me high and dry? Cool. That child I lost, that your sister did spiral coming to make me lose that child, at the knowledge of you, was the biggest favor you ever done. Let me tell you. With what's coming out now, was the biggest favor you ever done. Let's not forget the damage you done. Let's not forget the sexual assault you did on me whilst I was miscarrying with that child. Okay? Now I've healed, picked myself back up out the mud after you knew my traumas. I had the same traumas you had. And I never treated you the way you treated me. That's first of all. So let's talk about it. What makes you think you have the right to destroy the future? Explain that to me. You chose your secret societies. You chose that route. Okay. You chose those young, impressionable people purely so you could turn them like you. And that in itself, you deserve karma for that. Oh, yes, you do. That's even before I even got on to what you did to me. First and foremost, let's not even start with the cheating, the stealing, the manipulation, the nightly attacks. Pictures don't lie. Remember, I wasn't good enough, and that's fine. I healed. But what I will not tolerate is the fact that you think you can go and then malign my character, lie on my name, steal from me, work with my karmic family to steal my identity, marry one of your third parties, however many there is, I don't know, 5, 6, and that's male and female. Okay, let's be very clear. And you wonder why you have an incurable spiritual STD. And you are still going around in the universe spilling your poison, infecting people. Why? I healed from my childhood traumas. That wasn't easy, but I did the work. You're almost twice my age, brother. Are you serious? And you really think, after all you've done, isolation spells, blocking my love life, attacking me endlessly, getting your little girls, that's what they are, little girls, little naive little girls, to attack me as well as my children. And because I don't want nothing, why would I want anything in your right mind? That just goes to show how deep you are into your own narcissism. Yes. And that is what's wrong with the road. Birds of a feather flock together. That's why you like karmic attachment, because it makes you feel like the big man, doesn't it? Because you are too shallow and too self-absorbed to do the work. You got to steal it from others. Yes, you got to steal it from others. So I pity people like you. And I pray all those young people that you damaged, I pray they heal and move on to better, calmer waters. But you still have these people attacking me. What for? And then you think that you want to have a conversation. There's no conversation to be had. So let's be very clear. Stop telling people we have a contract. You as a karmic lesson. Because just like you had to learn a lesson, I too had to learn a lesson. The difference is, I learned my lesson. You was given a test and you didn't make the grade. But guess what? I did. And I'm grateful for that. Grateful. You're then proceeding to pay people to hack my phone, steal from my bank accounts, run around town telling pure lies on me. Yeah, I know everything you've done. Making false allegations. All the fraud you've done using my name to one of your third parties that you married. I made them use my name so you can steal my inheritance. Really? Come on now. Not a chance in hell. But yet though, you really think we can have a conversation? No. Because you're going to jail, point blank period. So you might have slowed it down, but you cannot stop destiny. You're not God. You chose, you made your choice. You made your bed, you lie in it. Like I said, trying to hack all my electronics, as well as stealing my identity, paying people to change my medical records, stealing my paperwork. Yeah. And you married me off to someone I have no idea who it is. Are you crazy? And you can't even take accountability. Really? But yet though, pictures that you took of me forcibly, it wasn't consensual, with your corrupt police friends. You think you can put it on OnlyFans or the dark web and sell it and make money? Yeah, I know. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All the lies that are spilled out your mouth are now unraveling right before your eyes. That's justice, first off. And what makes you such a low vibrational waste of breath is because you couldn't get to me, so you thought you could attack my children. You even messed with my own family, so come on now. I know everything. What do you gain from this? It's about people stood up and opened their mouth to your conduct. It's not going to end well for you at all. Yeah? I've learned a very big lesson from my past errors, especially where you're concerned. Yeah, I know about you watching me on my phone. You're disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And because you're with that little secret society, you've been allowed to evade justice for how long? How many people have you unalived with Sparrex so you could store their abundance? and you thought you could steal mines. What did I ever do to you? Nothing. Exactly. You lived off of my pocket. You took what belonged to me and gave to others. You left me to die, and I got back up. As hard as it was, I got back up. I healed. And that was a long journey, but I'm glad I did it. I also ended up not realizing breaking generational curses. And to me, that's amazing. Remember, you told me I was nothing. You said I was never going to amount to nothing. You said I was beneath you. Really? How can you tell a child of God that they are beneath you? You're not God. You didn't create me. Because I had a good heart, you deem that as stupid. Let me tell you something. Okay, listen good. Pure love with no agenda will always trump anything you can throw at it. Yes. And I really do feel sorry for the people's life that you've ruined purely for your own pathetic ego, because you've got mummy and daddy issues. You're literally a great grandfather. You should be ashamed of yourself. Literally ashamed of yourself. The fact that I even believed your lies, I must have been under spa work. I must have seriously been under spa work. You have no integrity, no morals. You're unscrupulous. You have no boundaries. And the thing about it is, people like you obviously don't change. You've been doing this your whole life. Exactly. That's why you called yourself the professional gigolo, the professional thief. That's an embarrassment. Literally. But now you want to have a conversation? But yet though, you're not telling the world how you're still trying to attack me. You're doing spells to make people reject me or not like me for no other reason other than I want nothing to do with you. Is there no wonder? Logically. So I don't know where you get that from in your small little pea brain. You need to wake up and smell the coffee. Yes. Because you're never going to stop me. This is my destiny. And I'm standing in my destined path. Okay? And to the Lord above tells me my job is done. I will continue. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed your little charade. And what makes it worse, it is heinous what you did to me. Heinous. But you're parading kids up and down and impregnating how many people at one time, like, logically. The way you tried to do a smear campaign on my name. Yeah, I know about you messaging me from fake accounts. That just proves my point completely. I've been silent for too long now. I moved on with my life. I'm going to move on. I have moved on. I'm not going to. I have moved on with my life. And you will never be part of it. Do you understand? Never. Not in this lifetime or the next. Because unbeknownst to you, yeah, I know you've killed me multiple lifetimes. That's why you keep coming back. This is your last rodeo, son. Your last rodeo. You're about to be hung, drawn, and quartered. Even all the people you went to come up against me for no reason other than your lies. How can you hate people you don't know? Make that make sense. And what's funny is, the same shit you done to me was done to you. And you're heartbroken? You should have expected that. What goes around comes around. Mr. Master Warlock, the amount of demonic attachment you have attached to you, you're literally just a walking shard at this point. But I must compromise with what? You can't compromise with the devil. Hello? The devil played you. Point blank period. So no matter how many people you pay with your stolen, corrupted money, but all the people that you took out purely for financial gain, it's coming back to haunt you. Yes. Just like the fact that my own karmic family took my own family members out. Yeah. And that's, to me, that's shocking. You chose your path. You was given multiple warnings. But now you want to play victim. You have no right. So now it's about time you got put on blast, okay? So you can keep trying your pathetic little weak games. Unbothered. Unbothered. Why would I defend lies? Make that make sense. And you think that I don't deserve to be sat where I'm sat. You think that I don't deserve the gifts that I have. Gifts I was born with. Just like you was abused from childhood, so was I. The only difference is, I didn't grow up bitter. I didn't go out into the road and exact the same evilness on innocent people. You deliberately targeted good people. Why? You wanted to energy harvest them. Yeah, I know. I know you little dirty little tricks. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I know about all the come to be spells you've been doing and the love spells you've been doing trying to reel me back in. I've ascended too high. So I'm unreachable. But attacking my children? There's not a conversation to be had. No, there isn't. There isn't. If you're going to spend the next God knows how many years working through the karma you've brought on in your own head, in fact, your whole lineage, yes. And that goes for your karmic family also, and mine's too, yeah. But people like you, we don't want to change. There is no place in society for people like you. But the problem is, a lot of these high-ranking people think the same way you do. Yeah, they do. And that's a shame. But like I said, no one reigns more higher than God. Point blank, period. And I'm thankful for the lesson and the test within itself. All the setups you tried to arrange, the death spells, trying to pay people to murder me. Even your little police friend, your little secret lover police friend that you had stalking me in the car park. I took his picture. Yeah, I put it on my page. Where's he gone then? Do you even know where you even got that incurable STD from? Come on now. Have some shame. Literally have some shame. Because at this point, you're embarrassing your own family. If I was your child, I'd probably leave the country. Because you can't leave the planet. I would definitely leave the country. Face your karma either way. Do the work yourself. What you're not going to do is damage another innocent soul. Not on my watch. Because remember, I can call judgment. And I will. I have. And I will every single time. You sent people in me deliberately to target me. You called me all the names under the sun, but yet I'm celibate. Yeah. Why don't you try it one day? Oh, I forgot you can't, can you? Because all that spark you sent out to me, all those demonic entities you tried to send to attack me, have gone straight back onto you. So now they're actually playing you like a fiddle. You're actually running from your own shadow right by now. I know you are. And then after that, you've got countless towers about to rain on your parade and your karmics. You're stealing my content that I created from the ground up, from nothing. But I'm beneath you. Are you serious? Really? That's laughable within itself. Laughable within itself. And don't even get me started on my family. Yeah. Still plotting and planning. I know about the fraudulent life insurance you put on my name. The same way you took out my father. I know. The same way you took out my mother. You're going to get judgment. You best believe that. You're going to get judgment. Even until I take my last breath, every single one of you will be accounted for. Everyone. All the organizations you joined, should I say. Yeah, I know. But why would I be interested? Who defends lies? Lies can only go so far until it falls on smart ears. Yeah, but you know what you're doing it, don't you? Because remember, you're the master warlock. Yeah. Sneaky, deceptive, like do things in the shadow, which makes you a coward, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. I took a long process healing, put myself back together. My hair has grown back, by the way. Yeah, my hair has grown back. And as for the car crash, ooh. And you was warned multiple times. But you got this God complex. That don't sound like childhood trauma to me. That sounds more like a demonic, ego-driven narcissist. That's what that sounds like to me. Yeah. And I knew I was spot on. My intuition was spot on. But you also knew who I was, didn't you? You knew from day one. So you made those choices wholeheartedly, strategically, and very calculating. So I hope you had fun with all you stole, the house you stole, the fake people in the courts you got to work with you, in order for your little scheme to go ahead. You've also been working with people for a long time. Yeah, I know. All involved are going to jail. Yeah. So I think the best thing for you to do is be a man and take accountability for everything you did. I did. Because you don't ascend by lying, you don't ascend by stealing people's gifts. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. You tried to kill me multiple times. That's a fact. You stole from me multiple times. That's a fact. And because I'm not angry and bitter and carry hate in my heart like you do, that makes you more angrier. I really think you need some therapy. I really do. And I pray you get the help you need whilst you're serving your prison sentence. And the only reason why you're obsessed is not with me, it's for my energy. I'm not stupid, so you're not fooling anybody. And like I said, I've been quiet for far too long. She knew exactly what you was doing. That's why you decided to come for my children. Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. You came for my children. How should I like that was done to your children? You wouldn't like it, would you? So what makes you think you have the right to do that to others? Please answer that. So accept it, let it absorb in, and get some help. That's your best bet. Okay, there's not a conversation to be had. And now you want to know how I broke that soul tie. Why would I tell someone like you for? Remember, you're the master magician. You should know, innit? Remember, what did you say to me? I rub shoulders with God, so therefore you should know, shouldn't you? Right or wrong? Oh no, I've forgotten it. That was all a farce. Yeah, just like every other lie you've told. And it's taken you, what, 6 years to master the art of manipulation? And now you want to play victim? No, 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 no. No, boo-boo. No, boo-boo. I'm so sorry, no. So you can keep stalking my platforms, stalking my accounts, trying to hack my phone. But be very clear on one thing. You're going to jail. That's what you deserve. Maybe whilst you're in jail, you may become a better person. Then maybe you can heal. But it's never going to work unless you take full accountability. So you can drag your feet for as long as you want. Let it go. Let it go. Because by hell or high water, I would never, ever, in this lifetime, the next, or the next, or the next, ever look at you again. Never in life. And then you've got a cheat defeat. You can try and block my gifts or block my psyche. That just proves my point again. Do you think you can cloak yourself? So it's not going to be, you want to cloak yourself in feminine energy. We can see beyond the veil. So that's how much you don't know about spirituality. But you want to mock my page and tell me that I don't deserve to sit where I'm sitting? I earned my seat, okay? I did the work. Every test that has been put before me, I passed. Not that I actually knew it was a test. I only just recently found out I was being tested. Yeah. But what you're doing goes against spiritual law. And you know it too. And universal law. And you know it too. And because obviously the government they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. You're a government agent. You don't own nobody. You can't even own yourself. So what makes you think you got the right to dictate anybody's life when you have no control over your own life? May that make sense? Please make it make sense, because I'm confused right by now. With that one, I'm confused. I am of sound body and mind. Yeah. So all the fraudulent stuff you've done is all out there in front row. You've got a whole community to come against me for no reason other than your ego. I'm not even, do you know what? Most people would already been angry at people for believing their lies. I'm not using logic and common sense. But I know a lot of the time while she was spilling your lies, there was a lot of word witchery involved. Yeah. What do you call it? Cognitive coercion. I know. I know. But what you're not gonna do is keep coming for my kids. I return that shit straight back to you. So I'm glad God woke me up when he did. I'm glad. Yes, I'm very glad. Silence is golden. I focus on myself. And you wanna hate me because I put myself first. So what am I supposed to do? Really? What was I supposed to do? Let's be very clear. You don't own me. God owns me, okay? I don't even own myself. God owns me. Just like God owns everybody else he created. And even after all the bullshit you've done, he still loves you too. But there's no getting away from the karma that's raining over your head. There's no getting away from that. You deliberately pursued me so I can live your karma. And I went through it, but I alchemized it. So you knew exactly what you was doing. Because my family set you up to do it. They paid you, in fact. Yeah, they paid you. I know. As sad as it is, as hurtful as it is what it is, isn't it? You know? But my faith got me through. Hope got me through. Even I wasn't sure of the outcome, one thing I was sure of, God and my ancestors will always have my back. I don't abuse my gifts. I don't abuse people. And you don't like the fact that I'm trying to help people? You got a problem with that? Why? So evil, narcissistic people like you cannot abuse people, make them feel even worse about themselves so you can profit off of it. That has got to be the lowest of the low vibration to be living with. And you could even spend a day on your own. That speaks volumes for your character, firstly. And it's a lot about your integrity too. So when you thought you was isolating me, no, you wasn't. Because guess what? I was built for this. Because you were so far up your own ego, you couldn't see the true picture, could you? No. It was all illusions for you, innit? Like all the illusions you painted. Which are fast unraveling before your eyes, and there's nothing you can do about it. So instead of playing victim like a big baby, let's be real. Stop playing around with children and take accountability. Do the work. You can't run from karma. It's not going to happen. And you're not going to run to some. You probably will know when you. That's you to a T, innit? You'll find some other poor victim to share your karma with. Another innocent person to offload your karma onto. so you can keep on skating through life, abusing others. No, it's judgment season. I'm so sorry. That kind of conduct and behavior ends. That's why there's so many broken people in the world, because of people like you. Yes, because of people like you and my karmic family. In fact, then they're first on the list. First off, yeah, you're at the bottom of the pile right about now. So I'm glad you revealed yourself for the cloak hidden, two-faced snake that you are. I hope your family and children are proud of you. And the thing about it, you probably taught the same behavior to some of you, to your children too, haven't you? Yeah, so they can be just like their dad. Make that make sense. How is that constructive? You want nice things? Earn it. Earn it. Stop trying to murder people just so you can. And listen, let me be very clear. Stop getting tarot readers on me, because that shit's illegal. I don't give you permission. And the fact that you stole my identity and you're still doing those things, all those practitioners you're going to, they're going to get karma. Yes. And all you're doing is piling up your own karma also. Trying to block my blessings. What for? I want no parts of you. How dare you? What makes you think you have the right? Because you don't. Nobody has the right. The only person who has the right to do that is God himself. Yeah. So from here on out, why don't you try making better choices? Go within. Do your shadow work. What are you scared of? You're the big man, ain't you? Exactly. You're the big bad warlock, ain't you? Oh, I forgot. You can't do that, can you? You want to do spy work and steal up from others. Or sacrifice people in order to escape justice or escape karma. Not anymore. Sorry. And anybody else you try to enroll in your little debacle from this point onwards, karma on your head. In fact, instant karma, 100-fold. How about that? So instead of going around spying and stealing from people, do the work yourself. And the way you squandered it too, it's a disgrace. It really is. Clean your act up. Why don't you become a better person? Exactly. I don't think you even got it in you. You've probably been doing it for so long, you don't see no other way. You're gonna have to find a way. Because you'll end up taking yourself out. Because God will continually block you. So are my angels. So are my ancestors. So are my spirit guides and the archangels. Yeah. And then on another life, I'll move on to the next steps. Maybe, maybe not. But people like you will take accountability, whether you like it or not. Because God's going to always expose you. Always. There's no escaping this. None. So whatever you're plotting, whatever you think you're plotting to try and take me out, to avoid justice, it ain't gonna work. It won't work. I'm giving you one warning. and one will know me. Don't even think about coming anywhere near me. Let's be clear. The amount of attachment you've got, I will smell you coming from a mile away. Okay, and with that being said, I'm going to go back to my bed and get some rest. But I had to get that off my chest. Because you're literally like an irritating parasite. Yeah. So to all my subscribers, excuse me, spiritual burp, good night. Have you looked at the full moon tonight? I have. Well, I also know about you doing Sporrock on the full moon too. And you only do your Pacific days on purpose because you try to look at my Akashic record. I don't give you any permission to look at any of my spiritual Akashic records or even try and enter my energy space. I also know about you attacking me in the dream state and trying to spiritually rape me to take my energy. Oh, you got so much judgment coming down to you. I don't think you realize. In fact, you probably don't even care. Because you're that far demonized, you think you can validate your conduct with your ego. I'm sorry. It's not going to wash. Not anymore. From this point onwards, done. But I'm telling you now, leave my children alone. Because everything you do to my children from this point onwards, it doesn't matter if you pay someone or get one of your third parties to do it. It came from your instruction. I return any Sporrock you send to my kids to your children 100-fold. Yes. In fact, I'm going to invoke my war angels to see that through, to ensure that happens. Okay? And with that being said, not to you because you're non-existent at this point. Sorry. But to my subscribers, thank you for your subscriptions. And stop stealing my work, trying to play it off as your own too. Because that's not going to fly. Like, come on now. Find your own creativity. I put in blood, sweat, and tears to build up my own channel. From nothing. So you have no right to steal my work. Have some shame. Okay? Have some shame. But to my subscribers, even if it helps 5 people to heal, I'm proud of myself, regardless. Because I was broken down all my life from my childhood, which you knew because I told you. And then my family also told you my trauma. And told you to place that upon me to make me relive it again. Probably so you could steal from me. God saw everything. And you know I know? Because he told me himself. Okay? And if you've done the work like I did the work, you'd have your own seat too. Or it may be even better still, find out what your destiny was meant to be and accept it. If this is what I was ordained to do, who are you to state otherwise? You're not the creator. You will never be the creator. That's all in your deluded little mind. So with that being said, I shall bid my subscribers a lovely good night. And I hope everyone has a great sleep. Ready for another day. Remember, we're still in the moon phases, so I hope everybody's manifesting something nice, because my manifestation is a bit of, well, they're not blocked now, but it was being blocked by people like that person. Yeah. For no reason other than greed, envy, and hatred. Yeah. The world will know exactly who you are, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. But guess what? The world knows my authenticity. Point blank, period. Even those fake AI generated bullshit that you made to try and malign me, make me look like somebody that I'm not. Come on now. You're finished. So your best bet is start again. And I pray for your sake, you actually repent and heal. And that's after you've worked through your karmic cycles, because you've got a lot of karma that you have to face on your own. Because it was done by your hands, nobody else's. No one forced you to do it. Remember, you enjoyed doing it. Remember, you were celebrating. You and your little cronies were celebrating. Not celebrating now, are you? Yeah. Watching me going through all that stress and turmoil, cry myself to sleep with all the pain. And you was laughing. You found that amusing. Yeah. But now you're experiencing this a minuscule, and you want to play victim? That's laughable. That in itself just shows you obviously need some mental health. You need some type of therapy. I don't know what, a lobotomy maybe, but you need something. If you know what's good for you, change your life for the better. If you got any sense, it's not going to end well for you at all. And the more people you drag into it, is the more lives you're going to destroy. All for what? Your little ego. Exactly. Remember, you made your own choices. Just like I made my own choices. When you left me to die, and I got myself back on my feet on my own, okay? And you were still trying to attack me for no reason. And now you have to pay. It is what it is. So accept it. Just like I had to accept the mistakes I made by even trusting a snake like you. Yeah. I did the inner work. Thank you. And good night. Good night, everybody. I hope you're proud of yourself.